Now then, let's get down to the major issue that is dominating the world of football, not just in this country, but around the world, to be honest, because when the England captain is told he's got to stand down, it's a big, big factor. Let me just recap on what happened today. This morning, the Football Association, after long talks and meetings yesterday, issued a statement at around about 10:30 to say that John Terry will be relieved of the captaincy. That statement did not come from Mr. Capello, the England coach, chief coach, manager, call him what you want, the man who actually picks the team, leads the team and chooses the captain. It came from the FA itself in the form of the chairman, Mr. David Bernstein, backed up by the members of the FA board. That decision now means that John Terry may still remain a member of the squad. It'll go to Ukraine and Poland for the Summer European Championships, but he won't be captain if he does. Your reaction to that one, please, Flash.
No decision for me. He was definitely going to need to be taken the captain away from him. Now I believe that he probably won't even go to the European Championships. If they'd have left him...
Sorry, why do you think that then?
Well, basically, because if they'd have left him as captain, then there would have been so many excuses ready-made on the table of disruption in the camp. There would have been a split amongst the boys. Anything goes wrong, it would have been John Terry's fault. And now it's a strict, John Terry, is he good enough to go, yes or no? On my opinion, no.
OK. Nigel, give me your... we'll come back to the odds in a minute about who's going to be the next England captain, but as a football fan, give me your response, please, to how you greeted that breaking news.
Well, I wasn't shocked. I mean, it's obviously happened before. I think they've made a... I think the thing is, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, aren't they? I mean, the fact they've made a decision without actually going to any court case. But I think for our chances, and for as an England football fan, and for our chances of being a major threat and winning the competition, I think this had to happen because there'd be certain people who are anti-Terry, certain people who are for Terry, and I think for squad loyalty and for the players and for the fans, I think it's probably the only decision. And I agree with Flash. I'll be amazed if he's going to go because I think that his influence could be a detriment and for the English football team. And let's be fair. On the playing football field, he isn't playing well. And it arguably so, there are people in this position at the centre half that are playing a lot better than him. And maybe I don't think he warrants his place in the squad purely from a football position either.
I think as a leader of men, the greatest act of leadership would have been for him to have stood down and come forward and said, look, I'm not guilty of what I've been accused of. However, these things happen in life. As John Lennon said, life is what happens when you're busy doing other things. And this has come and consumed him. And he should have said, I'll stand down till the case. Now, the other issue here is that there is an element of cynicism in what's gone on. John Terry's barristers have gone to that court yesterday, or day before, I'm sorry, I think it was yesterday, and said that we want to put this off until after the championships. Now, some will cynically say that was an attempt to gerrymander the legal process, i.e., John Terry has not been found guilty of anything, therefore he cannot be removed as England captain and he cannot be taken out of the squad. When he comes back from the European Championships, he may well have been the captain of the team that's European champions, and that puts a completely different gloss on the allegations that he has to answer.
I do. Well, I think but the thing is, let's get back to football thing. I mean, as a football fan,
I'm afraid that it'd be nice to leave it at football.
Yeah, but as a football fan and as a football watcher and a follower, I'm an England fan. John Terry was severely lacking pace in the last World Cup. You know, he wasn't up to his best, and he's probably got worse. And I think it's about time that we sort of looked at the younger players to come through, purely in a football position. You know, what he may have done and what he may not have done is stripped of the England cap, but also I think it's the end of John Terry's international football career.
OK, very quickly, Flash, is John Terry still good enough to play for England anyway?
No.
Right. So to you, this is all a false dawn.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, we called this back in September on this show, and we said when we give our England side that John Terry wasn't in it. Now, I think that all this has done is help the FA back into the right decision.